Here I am in my lovely garden, our lovely garden, and the reason I've come today is to get some lemons from on the tree. Got lots of lovely lemons, so I'm going to have to do a little bit of climbing to get them for us. One. Might video me falling down in a minute. Two. This is so nice. Three.
That's enough?
No. Four. I need some extra. Oh, they smell delicious. Five. Two more. These two. Oh, six. Oh, this one. One more. No, that'll do.
And we do still have some oranges on the tree as well, but we don't need those today.
Well, here I am again in the kitchen, and this time I'm going to make another cake. This cake is a very special cake because it's for our friend whose birthday it is tomorrow, and that is Monro. And Monro is one of our great football friends, and we're going to try and make him a football cake. So at the moment it's going to be a drunken lemon cake. Drunken lemon cake. I don't know where I got this recipe from, but I found it in my book. And we need 250 grams, a whole thing of butter, which, because it's quite cold here, I've had to do in the microwave a little bit. Butter, flour, sugar, 5 eggs, baking powder, some lovely lemons that I've just picked off the tree as you saw, and that's it. Now I know all our grandchildren love being in the kitchen, especially the older boys now, but all the little, when they were little, they did as well, making things with me and with their parents. And Finley, I know that you like watching these videos, and you're about the same age as Luna, so you enjoy watching this, I hope. First of all, we've got the bowl, this bowl we bought all the way from England, so it's a very old bowl. And I'm going to put the butter in, just hope that it's going to be quite soft. So I'll have to get Steve on the stirring of this, I think, once it's all in. So it's butter and caster sugar. We need 8 spoons of caster sugar. Here's my sugar. So 8 spoons. As you know, I don't use scales. Maybe I should, but I don't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 spoons of caster sugar, which you sieve through. All goes nicely through. And the recipe says whip the butter and margarine, no, the butter or margarine, and the sugar till it's frothy. So, quite hard work this. So here we have our nice, smooth, foamy mixture. If you have a machine, it's probably a good idea to do it in a machine as well. There we are, ready for the next step. Ready for the next stage now. I have my mug, and I've got a special mug here, my Mrs. Bagley mug. And this was a present from year 5, I think that was from, in 2002, from school. 22. So, going to do the eggs. We have 5 eggs to put in, so I'll actually do 2 at a time. 1, 2. Always a good idea to crack them somewhere else before you use them, just in case they're bad, because we have had bad eggs before. Give them a beat. Put them in here. And then we do 2 spoons, we've got 8 spoons to go in of this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sieve it in. This is plain flour because you can't really get self-raising flour here. So plain flour, just gently stir it in. This is a lot easier than the first method of stirring. Mix it all in. Just whip. Looking good already. Change it. So we do the same again with the eggs and the rest of the flour. 2 more eggs to go in. And I've done 3 spoons of flour. So 4, 5, 6, sieve it in. Mustn't forget the baking powder, so I'll just add that now so I don't forget it. And it's 2 teaspoons of baking powder. Royal baking powder here. 1, 2. Sieve that in. And again, gently at first, otherwise you might get splattered an egg. Mix it in. And the last egg to go in now. Give it a whisk. There's 5 eggs. I'm not sure how much flour I've got left to put in. Just do one in a little bit. There we are. Mix it in. In fact, before I mix it in, I think I'll have the lemon. This is this beautiful lemon from on the tree. There's 2 lemons here. The zest of 2 delicious fresh lemons. And I've got the juice of the lemons here, which is going to go on the top of the cake. So just check, mix the flour, the baking powder, some salt. I suppose I should put a little pinch of salt in. That's it, right. Give that a good mix. And it does smell really nice and lemony. This is the last beating it's going to get now, so give it a good one. And it certainly does warm you up doing this. So, there's the cake mixture done. I already have prepared my cake tin like all good chefs do beforehand, or chefesses, and I have buttered the bottom and then cut out the greaseproof paper to fit in really nicely, so that's all ready to go. So the next thing to do is to add this cake mixture. It's quite solid, but not just solid, but it's quite not too runny. But hopefully it will rise well. And then we'll see how we can transform it into a football. Spread it all out around the corners. nice. My favourite bit about cakes when I was a little girl was licking the bowl. Oh, we haven't got anybody here to lick the bowl today. Oh, we might have behind the camera. But he's not. So, I'm going to put it in for an hour with my friend Alexa over there. There's the, hopefully the drunken lemon cake, so we'll see how that progresses later on. Thank you for watching. There's the oven, 180, in it goes. Alexa, set timer for 1 hour.
1 hour, starting now.
And that's it. Now, it's not, so I'm just going to have a look at the cake now. It's not been in for an hour yet, but all ovens are different, aren't they? So, I think that's done now. So, there's the cake's been left to cool down. It's nice. I've turned it over so it's nice and flat here, ready for what we put on the top. And it says to make some holes in it. I'm going to just dot it all over with holes. And then we need 4 spoons of icing sugar, which I'm going to sieve. 1, 2, 3, 4. It can be a bit powdery. There we are. And to this we're going to add this lovely lemon juice. Stir it in. And again, this adds to the lemony of the cake. So after a little bit of whisking from my cameraman, it's looking good. So we're going to pour this over the cake. And hopefully it'll go in all the holes. And just give it a nice lemony taste. I do intend covering this in warm apricot jam to stick the icing on. So I'm just hoping that will work. Just going to paint it on a little bit. And there's the drunken lemon cake, which will be